Section 4.3, writing equations in point-slope form. Essential question. How do you rewrite an equation into slope-intercept form from point-slope form? Alright, so rewrite the equation in slope-intercept form. So right now we have an equation that's in point-slope form, and we want to get it into slope-intercept form. So the first thing we're going to do is draw train tracks. Now keep in mind, slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. So this is slope-intercept form. So when we're all done, we want our equation to be in that form. So I am going to try to get y alone. That is my goal. Whenever we see a problem with a number outside of parentheses, we always distribute. So that's what I'm going to do first. So 5 times x is 5x. 5 times negative 3 is negative 15. Bring down my y plus 2. Now to get y alone and get rid of the plus 2, I'm going to minus 2 on both sides. 2 and negative 2 make 0. Negative 15 and negative 2 make negative 17. Now if you look at this equation, y equals 5x minus 17, it is in slope-intercept form. 5 is my m, negative 17 is my b. So my answer is y equals 5x minus 17. Alright, second one, we're going to do the same thing again, so rewrite the equation in slope-intercept form. This time our equation is y minus 3 equals negative 2 times x plus 1. So draw our train tracks, and again, by the time we're done, we want it to be in y equals mx plus b form. So I'll start out by distributing again. Remember, my goal is to get y alone. So negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. And then to get y alone, I just have to get rid of the minus 3 by doing the opposite and adding 3 on both sides. These make 0, and I'm left with y equals negative 2x, and then negative 2 plus 3 is 1. This equation now is in mx plus b form. My slope is 2. My y-intercept is positive 1. Y minus 7 equals 4 times x minus 2. Want to get y alone? I'll start by distributing. 4 times x is 4x. 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. Bring down the y minus 7 and add 7 to both sides. Negative 8 plus 7 is negative 1. All right, this one is missing something that the last few problems have had. This one is missing the parentheses. So on this one, we don't have to do any distributing. I'll draw our train tracks, circle my y, and immediately I can add 4 to both sides because it's as if the distributing already happened. So it's actually an easier problem because it's 1 fewer steps. Negative 6 plus 4 is negative 2. And remember, if there's no number in front of my x, that would mean my slope is 1. So my slope is 1, my y-intercept is negative 2. All right. This time you'll see a fraction in our problem. So our slope is a fraction. So we're going to have to distribute a fraction to both the x and the negative 4. So 1/2 times x is 1/2 x. Here's how you'd multiply 1/2 times negative 4. So if I have 1/2 and I'm timesing it by negative 4 as a fraction is negative 4 over 1. Now all I have to do is multiply across. 1 times negative 4 is negative 4. 2 times 1 is 2. Negative 4 over 2 is negative 2. So that's what's going to go right here. So this -2 that I got when I multiplied those went right there. Then I can bring down my y minus 1 and add 1 to both sides. So y equals 1/2 x, and -2 plus 1 is -1. So 1/2 is my slope, -1 is my y-intercept. All right, another one with a fraction. Y plus 2 equals 3/4 times x plus 4. Change your x and distribute. 3/4 times x is 3/4 x. And then off to the side here, I'm going to do 3/4 times 4, which is 4 over 1. So 3 times 4 is 12. 4 times 1 is 4. 12 divided by 4 is 3. So plus 3. Bring down the y plus 2. And minus 2 on both sides. So I'm left with y equals 3/4 x. 3 minus 2 is 1. All right, so on this click and drag, I'm going to put equations that are in slope-intercept form under the first column, point-slope form under the second column, and standard form in the third column. So first of all, this is my standard equation, ax plus by equals c. My slope-intercept equation is y equals mx plus b. And then point-slope, which we did today, is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So first, I am going to find all my equations in y equals mx plus b form. So that one, this one. So really, while I'm doing this, all I'm looking for is equations that have y all by themselves on the left side. So notice how y was alone, y is 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 alone. All right, second column, I'm going to look for equations that I see y minus or y plus, because those would mean that they are in point-slope form. So all these equations are y minus or y plus. So y minus, y minus, y plus, y minus, y plus, y minus. Now the last one, standard form, I'm going to look for all the equations that have x and y on the left-hand side, because that's one of the rules for standard form. X and y would be on the left-hand side. Summary.